Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. Jurisprudence class. Question paper 2017, question number 15. The brief facts are like this. A multinational industry, MNC, multinational company we can call it. It was established in a peaceful area. Very good. Like Visakhapatnam, others, MNC was established. And in view of the local authority, the industry is not meeting the objectives. Normally, whenever the industry starts, they have to follow the guidelines given by the so-called local government. At the same time, they have to keep up or protect the environment, or they should not disturb the environment. Like they should not pollute the water nearby, and they should not actually see that they should see that the greenery is grown up. They should not disturb the green point. All these things. But please remember, in view of the local authority, that means like GVMC. GVMC, you know, Visakhapatnam, Greater Visakhapatnam Metropolitan Authority, GVM, Metropolitan Corporation. So GVMC, Greater Vishakha Municipal Corporation, I am forgetting. Right. So in view of the GMC, the industry is not meeting its objective. That means pollution is very much. It is not sticking to the environmental so-called laws. So therefore, environmental trouble is being caused to the local people. You know, in Nakapal area, or Paravada, so many it's called Pharmaceuticals, so many pharmaceutical companies are there. So normally before getting the license, they will say that they will start the ETP, that is effluent treatment plant, and some other things. But ultimately, after 2 or 3 years, they will dump the entire so-called waste material into the Bay of Bengal, or into the nearby drainages, or they will purchase some 4 to 5 acres land and dump them, and you will get very bad smell. Whenever you are going to Kandukur from Mongol, where there is a beautiful smell, you can observe that it is sterile beverages. Like that it happened. Now how to control them? So when the local people approach you, what are you going to do? Advise them. This is the question. Right? So as far as jurisprudence is concerned, in the so-called jurisprudence, law should be more useful to the public. And Article 51A of the Constitution of India says, yes, you have to protect the environment. You cannot destruct the environment. You have to keep up the environment. Even though you do not do anything, at least keep it as it is. That is your fundamental duty also. Right? Now, first of all, basically, the issue is whether multinational company can cause environmental trouble or not. So normally, whenever you want to track them to the court, they will say, no, we are a multinational company, you can't do anything. It's not correct. Even the government of India very recently, they filed a case against the Union Carbide company, Bhopal Gas Lake, curative petition they have filed. I have made a video in that connection also, please read it. So, multinational company is an organization which owns or controls the so-called procurement of goods or service, so many services or goods. So, they will do the controlling of different services or the owning different goods in one or more countries than their home country. No doubt, definitely they will have their office in their own country, they will have their factory in their own country, but they will give the services to other countries also. That's why it's called a multinational company, not only one nation, multinational company. Right? So, you may be surprised. The budget of, for example, a multinational company, like, for example, take it as the so-called Microsoft. It is greater than the budget of India. That's the greatness. So they are so wealthy and rich, right? So definitely, with the coming of the so-called MNCs, while it is true that the multinational companies often employ definitely latest environmental technologies, and definitely they will employ good management practices which are superior to our local companies. But definitely, I am sure we have to agree that they are causing large scale environmental damage also. Not only the multinational companies, even our companies which are tied up with the multinational companies, so definitely they are causing larger pollution. Of course, since we are not directly able to file cases against Walmart, for example, we want to file a case against Walmart, what done? They have come with the Flipkart or some agency. Now they are doing business. If you want to file a case, you have to file a case against Flipkart only. Likewise, in so many pharmaceutical companies, the foreign MNCs, they have got a share, but they do not directly come. Therefore, even the case laws also, we have to discuss regarding our local case laws only. Right? Anyway, whenever the MNCs come, you have to remember Bhopal gas leakage. That is Union Carbide Company versus Union of India. Even 1985, you may be knowing, the government has enacted a special act, Bhopal gas victims for compensation project. So the leakage of Bhopal gas is the best example for MNC. Of course, since an old case and since you have discussed in detail in the law of torts, I am not going to discuss once again. So definitely the multinational company, because methyl isocyanate, so it has caused the environmental pollution and so many 5 lakhs of people died and 50 lakhs of people injured. Still the issue is not settled. Local, Shriram Oleum gas leakage, that is another company, tragedy. So likewise, definitely they are causing environmental problems. Right. So in 2009 incidents, the Pollution Control Board of APPCB, it has asked SMS Pharmaceuticals Limited to shut down the Patancheru plant after protest by local activists, because local water is totally polluted. Drinking water is totally polluted. The treated wastewater contained 21 different pharmaceutical ingredients, active pharmaceutical ingredients. What happens if you take the water? You will get definitely so many diseases. So this is the main problem. So in this connection, I want to give you a couple of case laws. That is, one is GABA Pharmaceuticals. Actually, it is located in the Trimurti phase in Patancheru. This is a spirit case. So GABA Pharmaceuticals versus State of AP 2006, if I am correct. So in this connection, this is a spirit case. So you may be knowing, when once it comes out, molasses, ethyl alcohol, smell. Noted for so inhaling, it's very good, but it is causing so much of danger to the pollution. Therefore, they were asked to vacate the premises. Second is Southern Pharmaceuticals versus State of Kerala, 1981. So here also the alcohol, no doubt, since it is coming out as a byproduct, people are habituated to it. It is a free alcohol, but please remember, even though it is used for medical preparations, definitely it is causing environmental turmoil. Definitely. So many instances are there. SMS Pharmaceuticals. Even in 2012, Aurobindo Pharma, of course, if it is today, we can't take any action. Aurobindo Pharma, they were asked to shift their premises. Therefore, they have taken advantage of the so-called special status of that state near Haryana, just by itself. I think it is Himachal Pradesh, if I am correct. So they have taken advantage of the same, and they have started a beautiful company in that area, and now they are flourishing well. So they have shifted this. Likewise, if it is causing Badi, yes, Himachal Pradesh Badi, right? Likewise, they are causing pollution, and definitely you have to take a when there is any trouble, you can file a case under Water Protection Act, Air Protection Act, and the so-called Environmental Protection Act. These 3 acts are there. They are very stringent act. Till 1981 they were not there. Later only they came up, and they are very stringent act, and they will be useful for you. Right? To conclude, I want to tell you. To conclude this problem, I want to tell you, in view of the above cited case laws on the so-called environmental trouble factories and also the discussion later supra, so the local authority is competent to direct the industry to shift its premises or to correct itself or to prevent the so-called environmental pollution. Otherwise, they may be directed to shut the company or to vacate the place to some other places. So with this, I am concluding. Thank you very much.